And welcome, everybody. This is Giada, and I'm here with Thiago to talk about the great excavation in the latest Elvenar Q&A. Hello, Thiago. Thank you for being here. And what can you tell me about the event?
Well, I don't know if you guys are ready, but I'm already very excited to start digging these one out. You guys might remember, like last year, we were working together with Bartani, trying to uncover the city in the underground, the buried city.
Yeah, there was a lot of knowledge there, right?
Yes. And I don't know if you remember, at that time, we found a lot of treasures, a lot of knowledge, and that didn't start our players and also Bartani to keep on digging
Mhm.
into that again.
Yeah.
There's still much more stuff to be found in the ruins of the city in the underground. Now that the city is saved, they are now looking towards finding what else can be lost from their culture. And this year it will be quite interesting. This year we talk about a love promise. There were the two founders of the city. They were split in the beginning while traveling to Elvenar, and there was a promise that they would meet together. And the whole city built these two huge monuments to remember the promise they did and how strong their love was. So this year in our great excavation, we're gonna be bringing to our players our new set building that we called the Ancient Promise. So it's the promise done from Azim to Ashni, and the players will be invited to gather their provisions, buy the tools, and go deep into this excavation to find how did this story happen? How did these monuments appeared? And by the end, for the great excavators who really digged all the way in this event, you're gonna have a beautiful set building to your city. Yes. Hmm. Yes, I think in the beginning, the players will find one of the first pieces, the Heart of Asim, and there I will not spoil everything. They're gonna learn a little bit more what Asim was good at, what was he working on, what was his real importance in this community, why he was such a central piece of this community. And then when you keep on digging, you're gonna find the other statue, the statue of Ashni, and we're going to understand how she contributed also to the city being built. She was also someone motivating her lover to really move to Elvenar and start building the city there. And also together with these pieces, we're going to uncover the remnants of this story, what we call the unearthed history. So it's a place where you're going to receive culture and population, so where people could visit. It's like a digging site. And also by digging on these sites, you also be able to find up to sentient goods. On Also, there is this digging tunnel called the Endless Pit, where our players will find more sentient goods. And we have also the artifacts of yore, where also sentient goods will be found. And from the two huge statues, we're gonna get the bigger prizes. So from Azim, we're gonna receive seeds and ancient wonder knowledge. And from Ashni, we're gonna have some units, so some rangers, and KP, knowledge points. So if you manage to build all these set together, you're gonna have a lot of ancient knowledge, ancient wonder KP and KPs, a lot of goods, and a little bit of units. It will be a very nice addition to our player city. And one thing I remember that our players liked a lot, I think you might remember from the last event, we had these little donkeys, right? Remember when we did the last loading screen, that was this little donkey hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, we realized that maybe our players want to have these donkeys forever, like in their city there, so they could check on them a little bit. So we created one building specifically for the donkey lovers. You can see the little donkey. Yeah, we have a very interesting building. We also introduced, it's called the Mule Lifter. And not only it has a very cute donkey being um, transported downstairs, like on the underground, it also is very important for players up from chapter 6 on, because it starts producing orcs. So orcs are very important on the whole game, from the beginning all the way to the end. So you can have a very nice orc production building, as well as every day when you log in your city, there will be these cute little moves going down the hole, going to the excavation and back. And I think it's super cool. Yeah.
With that. So thank you for telling us what the set, the new set, The Ancient Promise, is actually giving. Like, it looks amazing. How will the set though work? Will it work like all of the more recent sets, that they have a specific place, an ideal place where to stay to get the max bonuses? Or
Yes.
yeah?
Yeah, from the feedback we got also in December because of the winter set,
Yeah.
we wanted to give more flexibility. On these one, we made it. So you're gonna get all the money from all the set pieces, and we made it on a way that it really looks like a small village from these ancient tribe. So you're gonna have all these little houses matching. So you can get a corner of your city where you want to have your desert structures from previous event. They match perfectly in style, in color, and you can get one specific corner just for the excavation. So you're gonna have, I really don't know if you remember from the last year, we had daily rewards like the Amuni Bar or the Desert Watchtower or the Gates to the Depth. So you can use your imagination and build around it and try to create these little excavation sites in your city.
Yeah, I have one section which is ever ending snow. Like, basically, it's a little Christmas city, and then I have also a little part in my city where it's all desert and it's all this amazing, like, it's full of cats and pyramids, and it's really nice. But I like these kind of things. The what other precious buildings are coming up exclusively this event? I have heard of Golden Tears.
Yes. So, as you guys know, we also made a very well-selected set of buildings for the daily prizes. So, going on this direction of you can have a corner of your city where you're going to have all these themed buildings. We brought back some buildings from the previous event. I think the buildings that the players like the most. So don't worry if you're starting playing Navarra now and you started, this is your first event, you still can get the buildings from the previous event. So we brought again the Amuni Bar. It's a very good building, very nice, where everyone that is working on the excavation, you can imagine, a super hot environment. They stop by, they grab a drink. So it's a nice place to refresh and to trade some goods. So you're also going to have some goods coming out from the Amuni Bar. As you said, also, if you like to decorate your city, we brought back the furry sands. So it's these places where the huge cats can lay down and relax a little bit. So you can also decorate the area around your city. And the new ones, apart from the mule lifter, we also have the golden tiers. So while excavating the area, they also found some big faces, big pieces of other statues that were built, and they are treating these pieces and selling it for richness. So every time you place your golden tiers in the city, you have a little bit of culture, a decent amount of population also, and you're going to be receiving a lot of coins. So if you want to have a place where you can get really, really good deals and sell these unearthed richness for coins, the golden tiers will be perfect.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I heard also, like, am I wrong? I have heard from the excavation, a lot of other people are coming to help. So in ships. So, like, for
Yes.
example, I've heard of a human ship coming back, an elven
Yeah.
ship coming
Yeah.
back.
So for the new players that might not remember, we also have some air traders
Yeah.
that come to Elvenar sometimes. And at this year, again, they return to help with the excavation. So we're going to bring back all the ships that we had from the air traders event. This year, we are bringing the dwarven ship,
Yeah.
the human ship, the elf, and the elven ship. So you can see that unearthing this story and bringing them back is something that managed to unite different people. So yes, there will be, if you guys don't remember, for the dwarven ship, it's a very good building to give you culture. When we think about the human ship, you can get lots of mana from it. And the elven ship, again, bringing a lot of coins. If I'm not wrong, the elven ships give good amount of coins.
Yeah.
And not only that, right? You remember when we were talking about the mule in the mule lifter, we have the orcs working there, bringing the mules up and down, right?
Of course, yeah.
So we also have a brand new building introduced in this event for our players. We created the Rhythm of War. It's it's literally a set of drums where our orc is playing the music of his people to motivate and to entertain the people that are working on the excavation. So
I mean, the orcs always want to have a bit of a ruffle and a rough and tumble, right? And
yeah, they like this.
A lot of our players want to have battles instead of negotiations. So I think a lot of people actually will find this building very useful.
Definitely, because this building will increase the orc production. So you can place it in your city. It's a 2x2. It's super small. It produces a little bit of culture.
Yeah.
But the orc boost production is incredible. So you will have, for a specific period of time, enough orcs to maybe finish that last research you need, or maybe go into the spire and trying to negotiate it. You never know. But at least we're going to give you a boost. And as you always know, we have also always this idea. We're going to be giving on the grand prize lane for the players that are really active, that are really working and helping in the excavation, one copy of this building. And for the players that also work and acquire the grand prize pass, the royal prize pass, we're going to have a second copy. Ooh. So we are, as always, allowing both type of players to really receive and test this building and see how it fits their play styles and enjoy a surplus of orcs.
That's really nice. I mean, it's an investment, but if it fits your strategy, that really gives back. So, yeah. I see that we have a lot of hi's. Hello, everybody.
Hey, guys.
Thank you for being here. I see Nicole that says, you look nice. You look nice. You're awesome. Thank you. And then Teresa, I hope it's Teresa. Hello from Texas, USA. Well, I mean, there's Hi, that's far away. We're in Hamburg now, so yay. How many buildings are in the set? Tiago, do you want to respond or shall I count them?
You want to count them?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, so we have uh, the ancient promise is made by the unearthed history, so 1, the endless pit, so 2, the artifacts of yore, so 3, the art of Hazim, so 4, gift of Ashni, so 5, and that's it, right?
That's it. Yeah, precisely.
So 5 buildings. And then Hassan asks how to find hidden treasures. So Hassan, I think you want to know about the new power that this event is gonna introduce because I mean you can find in the treasures in many ways, but also with the golden eye.
So let's do the whole workout on this topic, right?
Yeah.
We heard from our players on the last Amuni on the last excavation event that it was complicated to find the hidden treasures.
Yeah.
So the hidden treasures are the either you can get the story, right? The pieces of story, or you can get the chests that are covered by these dust. So the way to find the hidden treasures is digging with your tools inside of the excavation, and under some places you're going to find the treasures. But we have some players complaining sometimes, maybe confused, saying, well, you know, sometimes it's really complicated because we dig, and it's really hard to find. Sometimes the treasures are in some corners, we don't go close. So we have good news. Since on the last event, we dig really deep, Marchani actually found stories about an ancient relic called the Golden Eye. And after being translated, now we know what the Golden Eye is for. And of course, we would not save any tool during these excavations. So we're going to straight up bring the Golden Eye to help us find the treasures. And you know how it works? It's really simple. For each tile that is opened in the excavation that does not contain any reward, we're going to receive 1 charge. And these charges are collected by the Golden Eye. So it's your artifact. You carry it around while you're digging in. You're going to realize that on the bottom left corner of your event screen is going to be charging, and you can see when these charges are collected. Sorry. When it gets to 50 charges, you can activate this power, and it will reveal on the map every single tile that has either a tool or pieces of history or a chest. So you don't need to look too much to find it anymore. You, in my opinion, my strategy, I would just use enough shovels to get to the middle of the screen, make sure everything around me is blurred, covered in dust, covered in stones, in sand, and then activate the power. That will reveal all the tiles within that specific screen that has a reward on it. That makes it really easy for our players then just to make their way to the resources or the chests. And it's also a way to cash back. So the more you explore, the more you get the charges, the more you get the charges, the more you find the prizes, the more you find the prizes, the more you explore. So we are improving the mechanic and make it even more pleasant for our players to go into this excavation.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that actually. Like playing beta, I had a lot of time to see how to best strategically use this because, of course, if you like explore everything, it's true that when you have the GoldenEye completely charged and you explore again, it will not charge more, right? You will lose those GoldenEye charges. But if it's really everything already explored, it's not really a good time to use it. You need to have like the most unknown to make the best of it. And then you will see some little sparkles coming from the sand where actually treasure is, or of course shovels or any tools. But talking about tools, Thiago, we have changed Like we have changed the packages that
Yes,
players
we
can
did.
actually use.
Yes, we did. So we have been receiving a lot of feedback and always checking the events, trying to make them more interactive, making them more interesting. And one thing that we realized is sometimes the players they would like to work on their excavation side, but they didn't have enough event coverage to do that. And the events are meant to be fun, right? You want to play every day. I want to play every day. I love our events. So what did we do? We changed the cost. So we negotiated, and we now have smaller packages that contains different amount of tools. So we have one that has more shovels for players that want to really go deep into these deep into the caves, and we have ones with more vacuum vials and more bottled wind, so they can explore the place where they already are. So every day the player can decide, what is my goal for today? Do I want to go more deep into the excavation, or do I want to clean the place where I am?
Yeah.
So you can buy a small package, play a little bit that day, find your treasures, maybe use your golden eye, reveal everything, and then finish your session with a little bit more of progression. So that's what we want to bring to the event, a little bit more of a daily interaction. So every day we find a new treasure, we find a new story, maybe we hear a new secret from Bachani. That is the idea. So now the packages are smaller, the discount is almost the same on both of the packages, the tools are a little bit cheaper, so our players can have fun every day with the event.
Yeah.
And I really think we found a very good sweet spot that we allow players to really have fun and play every day. So it's just not like the Halloween event. You're not going to have to do 10, 12, maybe 8 quests. You're going to do 2 quests. You can already do something meaningful. And that is how we design this event for you.
Yeah, and when I was playing in beta, I actually felt a difference. Like the tools rework was actually really, really cool and helped me a lot. Let's see. We have a few questions. There is what other building can we win from the event? I think we said them basically all. The set buildings, the new exclusive buildings, the buildings that come from the past, like the ships or the Amuni bar, and the rhythm of war, like for example, John asks what building boosts orcs. The rhythm of war, like look for that. It's an expiring building, but it's super cool and it will boost your orc production.
Yes. The rhythm of war is available on the grand prizes, on the royal prizes, and for 15 days increases your orc production by 70%. So it's
70% is a lot.
It's a lot. And also some buildings we didn't talk are the ones we find on the leagues, because we're going to have leagues also.
Yes.
So we're going to have the Ferris wheel galore for the Gold League and the Karting Library for silver and bronze. And gold and silver will receive additional set pieces. So Gold League will get 2 additional set pieces from this set. And the Silver League gets 1 additional. And on the Royal Prize Pass, as the last one, I know you guys love it, you get another Ferris wheel galore. So
nice.
It's incredible.
Let's see. Tina asks, in the browser you can press I and see how a set should be placed. You know, the little eye icon for information, right? You can do that in the app. Is it something that will be made? Like, I think she wants to have some kind of more information in the mobile version.
I'm quite convinced we have that. The build.
There should be. Maybe we can look at it.
I will look at now and give you feedback now. Like, we can move to the next question, but I will come back and answer that one.
All right. Thank you, Thiago. Hi. How from Lovasi? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Hi. How to get all the buildings without paying this event? It's very difficult to achieve results and not my favorite at all. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. that the tile events, like these events, like for example the Halloween event and the Amuni event, are have been more difficult, and therefore we have reworked them. So please try to play it again and see, because for me it changed a lot.
Yes.
We have like really reworked the tile event, and the GoldenEye will help you a lot exploring and finding treasures in this event. Like it's like really try and see, then and give us feedback, please, because we want
Yep.
to improve every time.
Yep. So the idea is you're gonna have now you're gonna buy only the tools you need with the purpose you need, and you're still gonna have every time you don't find a building or don't find a treasure, you get charges for the golden eye that will help you achieve the achieve more event currency. So I think these improvements will make it way easier.
Yeah, I see that John is saying again. Thank you, John, for all the feedback. So my city is so full, I don't have room for a new set. And if we ever get a chapter 21, I cannot say anything. I will need to move my manufacturing to storage to have room for a guest race. But thanks goodness for teleport spells. Yeah, teleport spells, like they're there for a reason, because we know that you can strategically move your city, right? It's easier then. Yeah, I know. I think also Thiago can say that we know that there is this puzzling thing, that when you get to a new chapter, your city gets bigger, and you need to look at how the space can be better, managed. It is challenging. I am finding also myself, but I find it fun actually to see, okay, which building can be better used, and like, can I get this resource with this building or this other, which is better, and really it's something that I like. Do you have anything to say, Tiago?
It's on the majority. It's a trade-off, trying to find the most efficient way. So we encourage you checking your CT. Maybe you have a building that is on a very, very old chapter that you don't want to use royal restorations to bring to the current chapter. Maybe replace this. But the fun of the game is actually looking into your inventory of what's in the city and replacing and bringing it new and make it more efficient.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Again, John, good improvement on this event, play-wise. Thank you. And I like your suggestion about to go to the middle and then using the golden eye.
Yes, that is a very nice tip, because I think you have to use it strategically. Okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense if you already revealed everything and then you use the golden eye.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna get a little bit harder. We really think go all the way into the middle, use only your shovels, get there, use the golden eye, review everything that is around, and then select and go towards the rewards and catch them.
Yeah.
I played it in beta, am playing it now on live, and I think it got really, really good to find the rewards.
Yes, yeah, it's way easier, and I find it even like more fun to play. Lovaji says such foggy events are completely unplayable. I'm so sorry you feel this way.
No.
I like now you need 1,000 provisions for 20
Amuni stories.
Amuni knowledge. Yeah.
Knowledge, yeah.
How can you do this all the way through? I'm so sorry you feel this way. It's really not what I experienced though by playing Ita. It's a different strategy. Of course, you don't have the chest, and you don't directly choose which chest to use. If you want, there are like other videos by I Davis, for example, that show you how to strategically do this.
Exactly.
We have all of these tools for you guys. Look into the Elvenar channel. Like there are a lot of explanations on how this event actually works. And I
Yes.
mean, if you really don't like it, you don't have to play it. Like we don't want you to hate to play the event. I really find it fun though. Like
It is.
please tell us what really is the issue, and maybe we can improve it even more.
Yeah, I think going through the tutorials that iDavis provides is very good. These years, important to know, even the tools are cheaper. So it may look like you need more tools, but they're cheaper. You get more tools also in the end. The idea is really not limiting the flexibility. The players can dig more. They can be even more strategical. In the past, we had the tools that were more expensive. The packages were more expensive. So it was really less flexible. Now we want to increase flexibility. You have the cash back from the GoldenEye. So Lovasi, I would just give it a try this year. You're gonna feel the difference, man. You're gonna really feel the difference. It's completely different, super, way more dynamic and way more rewarding, I would say.
Yeah, and I love the set. Like it's really something that like the whole story. I love it to have it in my city. We have like run out of time. My God, I didn't look at the clock. Do you want to add anything, Tiago, before we say goodbye?
Yeah, I just want to say again, join us in the excavation. Let's unearth the story of Azim and see you in Avanar.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Thank you
Bye
for
bye.
joining. See you in the next one.